Hello again. Wow, I just checked back through my previous video diaries and I thought I haven't done one for a couple of weeks, so I'll do one now. But turns out I haven't done one of these properly for just over a month and time's just gone flying by. And so welcome back. Good time to give an update, given that we are now, it seems, on the edge of spring. Things have really changed this week. It's gone really nice. You can see out there just how blue the sky is and how sunny it is, and I'm sure it is wherever you're watching in from as well. So if you're like me, then you know it just makes a massive difference to everything. It makes a massive difference to your mood. First 2 months of the year, even if it wasn't lockdown, you don't feel like going out. It's if it's cold or it's pouring with rain or whatever, but it's just been great to get outside again. Been able to get out, sit out on the balcony. Not yet, you'll be glad to know, out there sunbathing, but given that last year, about 3 weeks from now, that's when that all started. Wouldn't surprise me if that's coming again. So just an update on what's been going on over the last month or so. Mainly it's been work. It's been a busy old month for me, which has been actually really nice. First couple of weeks of the month were quiet-ish, but then the last couple of weeks have been really full of stuff, and it's just been really good to keep going. Still all at the kitchen table, but hey, I'm lucky. There are plenty of other people who don't have that luxury, so I'm happy with that. Life is getting better for all of us. Okay, it's not changed yet, but the plan out of all this current difficulty is slowly coming upon us. So, within 4 months, that if we keep strong on lockdown and being healthy and safe and all those things, then when we get to June, we can finally have a summer to enjoy. I'm really hoping that by then we'll be able to meet up with friends and family and start reclaiming the lives that have been put on hold over the last 12 months. Apart from the work, there's been plenty of sport to watch. Some's gone better than others. Been watching the rugby with Ginger and Curly over the last few weeks. England have not been doing well. They've been playing all right, but being really silly and losing matches because they just do strange things. But the football side has really taken off again. And last week was just monumental because Everton played Liverpool and we won. And it was the first time we'd won at Liverpool since 1999, and it was just glorious. So George and I watched it. Enjoying it since, and Everton seem to be on a real roll now, and they've got their better players coming back as well from injury after a long time out, so we're going to start watching that. But here's the amazing news. A few weeks ago, the other brother, Curly, who since the age of 8 has followed Liverpool. He was brought up until the age of 8 as an Everton supporter, like his brother, and then he got turned by the other members of his family, but he's never really been that much into it. He's been into Liverpool enough, but not so much. And then a few weeks ago he said, you know what, I feel like I'm more closely linked to Everton than Liverpool, so and it'd be really good get back in touch with and join in with you and Ginger to watch the matches, and we could all watch it together. It's like, wow, yes please. So before he had time to change his mind, I went out and bought him this.
Got something to prove. It's no surprise. The Blue Boys are on the rise.
And yeah, he loves it. Looks really good on him. So both those my big boys have got their Everton tops. That's going to be fun to see us all in our gear together when we find that we're going to start watching some matches later this week together, and that's just great. We can all sort of have fun together on that one. So that's been good. Apart from that, just been keeping generally in touch with friends, family. Everyone seems to be all right there. I'm feeling on top of things now, on top of all the different parts of my life and situation. Oh, apart from one thing, look at that. Look at that hair. So be prepared for the next vlog for me to look a bit different, because tomorrow afternoon something dramatic is happening. I bought these last June, I think, when my hair had got to a similarly mad state, and was getting ready to do the full zzz, and then fortunately they announced that they were opening all the hairdressers just in time to save me. So I haven't even opened this box yet. It's been lying in my kitchen cupboard since last June. But one of the announcements they made last week is that the hairdressers will be opening around mid-April, and that's just too late. This won't last another 5 weeks before I can get it cut off. So tomorrow afternoon, the buzz comes out. See what kind of mess I make of it. I'll do as good a job as I can. It looks like a decent pair of clippers, so I'm going to look a bit army-like. Probably the next time you see me, but hey, at least it'll mean I won't have a tide mark when I have my hair cut, when I get out and on the balcony to get some kind of suntan. But yeah, so that's only off thing. Other than that, I've kept going on the music side. I released a video earlier today, which it turns out it's the 50th video, music video I've published since exactly this day last year, when I started out with my first one, which was a simple black and white video of me playing keyboard by candlelight. And this one, especially that I've published today, is a bit more ambitious technically than that, and hopefully sounds a bit better than previous ones. So have a look at this.
It's no secret that a conscience can sometimes be a pest. It's no secret ambition bites the nails of success. Every artist is a cannibal, every poet is a thief. All kill their inspiration, then sing about their grief. Oh Lord, we shall like a burning soul. A man will rise, a man will fall, from sheer face of love, like fire from a wall. It's no secret at all.
So that's pretty much it. I'm still waiting to hear about when I'm going to get my vaccine, but I think it's going to be pretty soon. That's what happens when you're old. So I'm hoping that I'm going to chase that up, and I'm hoping that over March, sometime in March, I'll get my first dose of the vaccine, and then again that's another step towards getting back to normality. And yeah, I've been thinking positively. I'd already had a couple of gigs. You know how much I love my live music. I already had a couple of gigs set up for next year. They were actually supposed to happen in 2020, and they've been put back, and put back again. So they're happening in April, May of next year, 2022, just 2 years late. But a couple of other of my favourite bands have announced that they're touring later in the year, which looks like they'll go ahead. So there's one in September of a band that I've been into since 2005 and always wanted to see live. And then, just at the end of last week, I booked tickets for me, Curly, and Ginger, and Curly's girlfriend, to go and see Elvana. And if you haven't heard of them, that's the Elvis-fronted Nirvana tribute band. And me and Ginger went to see them in January last year. It was the second to last live gig we went to, and it was just crazy and funny and brilliant.
I've been drawn into your minutes of trap. I wish I could eat your cancer away. Hands in the air. Hey, hey, I gotta move away. Forever attached to your mattress and mine. Hey, hey, I gotta move away. Forever attached to your mattress and mine.
And so we've got tickets to go there just the week before Christmas, and that's going to be a great way to start partying for Christmas. So that's something to look forward to. And that's it. I think this is the moment to just stay calm, realise we need to still keep doing what we're doing, but to be thinking hopefully about the future. And I hope that's where you're at. I know that we're starting to come out of lockdown. I know that schools are opening, I think, next week. So that will be the first step. And then hopefully, if that's managed well, we move out all the other stages. So yeah, let's keep going. So I hope you're all good out there. Hope life's treating you well. And I'll get back in touch with another of these vlogs, maybe in less than a month's time. Let it slip a bit. Okay, take care. Bye bye.